Hello, Tim.
How is everyone? I hope you're fine and you've had a good week. We've had lots of fun in the garden, haven't we, Tim?
Yes, we have.
Mr. Jordan finished building the pond and the water feature, which is great. Looks amazing, doesn't it?
Yes, he looked very tired afterwards.
Yes, you wanted to go for a swim, but I wouldn't let you.
No.
Yeah, but we've had a lovely time, been on a bug hunt and everything, and
yes.
We've taken some lovely photos, and we thought maybe next time we'll actually go for a bug hunt.
Oh, yes.
With everybody.
Yes.
And we can show the photos as well of all the creepy crawlies we found.
Bugs.
Yes, well, we're not eating them though, are we?
But birds do.
Yeah, well, that brings me on to the bird feeding thing that we did last week. Well, the birds haven't even eaten mine. Or yours, have they, Tim?
No.
They're still hanging in the tree.
No.
And no bird has been interested. Actually, a blackbird was.
But it couldn't reach.
No, and it was wobbling about, so I wasn't very impressed, to be honest.
Maybe the ostrich scared them away.
Maybe.
I saw it this morning.
Did you?
Yes. It was very small and it had a red breast.
That's a robin, Tim.
Oh, you know its name?
Yeah.
Robin the ostrich.
Yes. Right, let's stop chit-chatting.
Okay.
So, the first time we did our video to say hello to you all, I read the first chapter of Horrid Henry's Underpants. So I thought you might like the second chapter of Horrid Henry's Underpants.
That's good.
So here we go. Are you sitting nice and comfortably? And you need to behave yourself, remember, Tim?
No
messing about.
I always behave myself.
Okay. Are we ready? This is about Horrid Henry's Underpants. A late birthday present. Whoopee! Just when you thought you got all of your loot, more treasure arrives. Horrid Henry shook the small thin package. It was light, very light. Maybe it was... Oh, please let it be money! Of course it was money. What else could it be? There was so much stuff needed. A Mutant Max lunchbox, a Rapper Zapper blaster, and of course a new Terminator Gladiator game he kept seeing advertised on TV. Mum and Dad were so mean and horrible, they wouldn't buy it for him. But he could buy whatever he liked with his own money.
Yes.
So there. Wouldn't Ralph be green with envy when he swaggered into school with his Mutant Max lunchbox? And no way would he even let Peter touch his Rapper Zapper blaster.
Ooh.
So how much money he'd been sent? Maybe enough for him to buy everything. Horrid Henry tore off the wrapping paper. Oh! Great Aunt Greta had done it again. Great Aunt Greta thought he was a girl. Great Aunt Greta had been told 10 billion times that his name was Henry, not Henrietta, and that he wasn't 4 years old. But every year Peter would get £10 for a football or a computer game, and he would get a walkie-talkie, teasy-weasy, burpy-slurpy doll, or a princess pamper parlour, or baby poopy pants.
Poopy.
And now this. Horrid Henry picked up the birthday card. Maybe there was money inside. He opened it. Dear Henny, you must be such a big girl now. So I know that you'd love a pair of big girl pants. I bet pink is your favourite colour. Love, Aunt Greta.
Horrid Henry.
Yes.
Pink your favourite colour?
It is my favourite colour, Tim. Yes. What's your favourite colour?
Shark grey. And you have big girl pants?
I do have big girl pants, Tim. Do you?
No, I don't have any pants.
Oh, well, why not?
There are none in my clothing bag.
Oh dear, well we'll have to do something about that. You need some pants, Tim.
Okay.
Horrid Henry stared in horror at the at the frilly pink lace knickers decorated with glittery hearts and bows. This was the worst present he had ever received. Worse than socks, worse than handkerchiefs, even worse than a book. Blech! Yuck! Horrid Henry chucked the hideous underpants in the bin where they belonged. Ding dong! Oh no, rude Ralph was here to play. If he saw those knickers, Henry would never hear the end of it. His name would be mud forever.
I thought his name was Henry.
Shh!
Sorry.
Clump, clump, clump. Ralph was stomping up the stairs to his bedroom. Henry snatched the terrible pants from the bin and looked around his room wildly looking for a hiding place. Under the pillow? What if they had a pillow fight? Under the bed? What if they played hide and seek? Quickly, Henry stuffed them in the back of his pants drawer. I'll get rid of them the moment Ralph leaves, he thought. Mercy, your majesty, mercy! King Henry the Horrible looked down at his snivelling brother. Off with his head, he ordered. Henry, Henry, Henry! Cheered his grateful subjects. Henry! King Henry the Horrible woke up. His Medusa mother was looming above him. You've overslept, shrieked Mum. School starts in 5 minutes. Get dressed. Quick, quick! She pulled the duvet off Henry. What? Mumbled Henry. Dad raced into the room. Hurry, shouted Dad. We're late. He yanked Henry out of bed. Henry stumbled around his dark bedroom, half asleep, and reached inside his underwear drawer, grabbed a pair and then picked up some clothes off the floor and flung everything on. Then he, Dad and Peter ran all the way to school. Margaret, stop pulling Susan's hair. Ralph, sit down. Linda, sit up. Henry, pay attention, barked Miss Battleaxe. Were you going to say something, Tim?
I was going to ask if the children have a special name for you, Mrs. Jordan.
No, they don't. They just call me Mrs. Jordan.
Oh.
Well, as far as I know. I am about to explain long division. I will only explain it once.
Ooh.
You have take a great big number, like 374, and then divide it. Horrid Henry was not paying attention. He was tired, he was crabby, and for some reason his pants were itchy.
Ugh.
These pants feel horrible, he thought, and so tight. What's wrong with them? Horrid Henry sneaked a peek, and then Horrid Henry saw what pants he had on. Not his driller cannibal pants, not his Marvin maniac ones either, not even his old gross out ones with the holes and the droopy elastic. He, Horrid Henry, was wearing frilly pink lacy girls' pants. Will you stop it?
Sorry, please.
Covered in glittery hearts and bows.
Oh no.
He'd completely forgotten.
Oh, no.
He'd stuffed them into his pants drawer
Oh, no.
last month so Ralph wouldn't see them. And now, oh horror of horrors, he was wearing them.
No.
Maybe it's a nightmare, thought Horrid Henry hopefully. He pinched his arm.
Ugh.
Like that.
Oh.
Sorry, Tim. He pinched his arm. Ouch! Then, just to be sure, he pinched William. Wah! Wailed Weepy William. Oh, stop weeping, William, said Miss Battleaxe. Now, what number do I need? It was not a nightmare. He was still in school, still wearing pink pants. What to do? What to do? Don't panic, thought Henry. He took a deep breath. Don't panic. After all, no one will know. His trousers weren't see-through or anything. Wait, what trousers was he wearing? Were they the ones with the holes in? Quickly, Horrid Henry twisted around to check his bottom. Phew! There were no holes. What luck. He hadn't put on his old jeans with the big rip. but a new pair. He was safe. "Henry, what's the answer?" said Miss Battleaxe. "Pants," said Horrid Henry before he could stop himself. The class burst out laughing. "Pants!"
Pants.
Screeched Rude Ralph. "Pants!" screeched Dizzy Dave.
Pants.
"Henry, stand up," ordered Miss Battleaxe. Henry stood. His heart was pounding. Slip. Ah! The lacy ruffle of his pink pants was showing. His new trousers were too big. Mum always bought him clothes that were way too big so he'd grow into them. These were the falling down ones he tried on yesterday. Henry gripped his trousers tight and yanked them up.
You should wear dungarees like me.
Yes, they can't
don't fall down.
No, you're right,
No.
Tim. They're very good, handy dungarees.
Yeah.
You don't need a belt or anything,
No.
do you? "What did you say?" Miss Battleaxe slowly. "Ants," said Horrid Henry. "Ants?" said Miss Battleaxe. "Yeah," he said quickly. "I was just thinking about how many ants you could divide by that number you said," he added. Miss Battleaxe glared at him. "I've got my eye on you, Henry," she snapped. "Now sit down and pay attention." Henry sat. All he had to do was tuck his t-shirt in. That would keep his trousers up. He'd look stupid, but for once Henry didn't care. Just so long as no one ever knew about his pink lacy pants. And then Henry's blood turned to ice. What was the latest craze on the playground? De-bagging. Who started it? Horrid Henry. Yesterday he'd chased Dizzy Dave and pulled down his trousers.
What?
Well, that's not
Oh,
very
no.
nice, is it?
No.
You don't do that sort of thing.
No.
The day before he'd
Another
done this...
Another reason to wear dungarees.
Exactly. The day before he'd done the same thing to Rude Ralph. Just this morning he debagged Tough Toby on his way into class. They'd all be trying to debag him now. I have to get another pair of pants, thought Henry desperately. Miss Battleaxe passed around some maths worksheets. Quickly, Horrid Henry scribbled down 3, 7, 41, 174 without reading any questions. He didn't have time for long division. Where could he find some other pants? He could pretend to be sick and get sent home from school, but he'd already tried that twice this week. Wait. He was brilliant. He was a genius. What about the lost and found? Someone sometime must have lost some pants. Ding, ding! Before the playtime bell had finished ringing, Horrid Henry was out of his seat and racing down the hall, holding on tight to his trousers. He checked carefully to make sure no one was watching, then ducked into the lost and found. He'd hide in there until he found some pants. The lost and found was stuffed with clothes. He rummaged through the mountains of lost shoes, socks, jackets, trousers, skirts, coats, lunch boxes, hats and gloves. I'm amazed anyone leaves school wearing anything, thought Horrid Henry. I always think that as well. There's always loads in the lost property boxes in school.
Really?
Yes. Henry tossing another sweatshirt over his shoulder. Then, hooray, pants! A pair of blue pants. What a wonderful sight. Horrid Henry pulled the pants from the pile. Oh no. They were the teeniest, tiniest pair he'd ever seen. Some toddler must have lost them.
They might fit me.
They might. Yes, you're right, Tim. Rats, thought Henry. Well, no way was he wearing his horrible pink pants a second longer. He'd just have to trade pants with someone. And Horrid Henry had the perfect someone in mind. Wonder who that is?
Whose pants would he wear?
Well, I don't know. We'll find out. Henry found Peter in the playground playing tag with Tidy Ted. "I need to talk to you in private," said Henry. "It's urgent." "What about?" said Peter cautiously. "It's top secret," said Henry. Out of the corner of his eye he saw Dave and Toby sneaking towards him. "Top secret?" Henry never shared top secrets with Peter. "Quick!" yelped Henry. "There's no time to lose." He ducked into the boys' toilet. Peter followed. "Peter, I'm worried about you," said Horrid Henry. He tried to look concerned. "I'm fine," said Peter. "No, you're not," said Henry. "I've heard bad things about you."
Oh dear.
"What bad things?" said Peter anxiously. Not that he'd run across the carpet in class." "Embarrassing rumours," said Horrid Henry. "But if I don't tell you, who will?" "After all," he said, putting his arm around Peter's shoulder, "it's my job to look after you.
Yeah.
Big brothers should look out for little ones." Perfect Peter could not believe his ears. "Oh, Henry," said Peter, "I've always wanted a brother who looked after me." "That's me," said Henry. "Now listen, I've heard you wear baby pants." "I do not," said Peter. "Look." And he showed Henry his Daffy and her Dancing Daisies pants. Horrid Henry's heart went cold. Daffy and her Dancing Daisies? Ugh, yuck! Gross! But even Daffy would be a million billion times better than pink pants with lace ruffles. Daffy Daisy are the most babyish pants you could ever wear,
I
said
think they
Henry.
sound very nice.
They do, don't they? Worse than wearing a nappy. Everyone will tease you. Peter's lip trembled. "I hate being teased. What can I do?" he asked. Henry pretended to think. "Look, I'll do you a big favour. I'll swap my pants for yours. That way I'll get teased, not you."
Ooh.
"Thank you, Henry," said Peter. "You're the best brother in the world." Then he stopped.
He's not really being the best brother, is he?
He's not. "Wait a minute," he said suspiciously. "Let's see your pants." "Why?" said Henry. "Because," said Peter. "How do I know you've even got pants to swap?"
Yes.
Horrid Henry was outraged. "Of course I've got pants," said Henry. "Then show me," said Peter. Horrid Henry was trapped. "OK," he said, giving Peter a quick flash of pink lace. Perfect Peter stared at Henry's underpants. "Those are your pants?" he said. "Sure,"
Ooh.
said Horrid Henry. "These are big boys' pants."
Oh. Pink and frilly, big boy.
Yes.
And
"But they're pink," said Peter. "All big boys wear pink," said Henry. "But they have lace on them," said Peter. "All big boys' pants have lace," said Henry. "But they have hearts and bows," said Peter. "Of course they do. They're big boys' pants," said Horrid Henry. "You wouldn't know because you only wear baby pants." Peter hesitated. But they look like girls' pants," said Peter. Henry snorted. "Girls' pants? Do you think I'd ever wear girls' pants? These are what all the big kids are wearing. You'll be the coolest kid in class in these." Perfect Peter backed away. "No, I won't," said Peter. "Yes, you will," said Henry. "I don't want to wear your smelly pants,"
no,
said Peter.
I wouldn't want to wear his smelly pants. When I get pants, they won't be smelly, will they?
No, because we'll wash them regularly as well.
Oh.
You'll have to have clean ones on every day. You
Oh.
can't wear the same pants
No?
day in, day out,
Why not?
because they'll be smelly.
Oh.
"They're not smelly," said Henry. "They're brand new." Now give me your pants. No, screamed Peter. Yes, screamed Henry, give me your pants. What's going on in here? Came a voice of steel. It was the head, Mrs. Oddbod. Nothing, said Henry. There's no hanging about in the toilets at playtime, said Mrs. Oddbod. Out of here, both of you. Peter ran out the door. Now what to do, thought Horrid Henry. Henry ducked into the stall and hid Pink Pants on the ledge above the third toilet. No way was he putting those pants back on. Better Henry No Pants than Henry Pink Pants.
Or Tim No Pants.
You're Tim No Pants,
Tim No
aren't
Pants.
you?
Yes.
At lunchtime, Horrid Henry dodged Graham. He dodged Toby by the climbing frame, and during last play, Dave almost caught him by the water fountain, but Henry was too quick. Ralph chased him into the class, but Henry got to his seat just in time. He'd done it. Only 45 minutes to go until home time. There'd be no debagging after school with parents around. Henry couldn't believe it. He was safe at last. He stuck out his tongue at Ralph. Na, 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 he jeered. Miss Battleaxe clapped her claws. Time to change for PE, said Miss Battleaxe.
Oh dear.
PE? It couldn't be. Not PE. Not PE today. And I don't care if aliens stole your PE kit, Henry, said Miss Battleaxe, glaring at him. No excuses. That's what she thought. He had the perfect excuse. Even a teacher as mean and horrible as Miss Battleaxe would not force a boy to do PE without pants. Horrid Henry went up to Miss Battleaxe and whispered in her ear.
Sorry? You as well?
Forgot your pants! Forgot your pants, eh? Barked Miss Battleaxe loudly. Henry blushed scarlet. When he was king, he'd make Miss Battleaxe walk around the town every day wearing pants on her head. Well, Henry, today is your lucky day, said Miss Battleaxe, pulling something pink and lacy out of her pocket. I found these in the boys' toilet. Take them away! Screamed Horrid Henry.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. So
he's going to end up in those pants anyway.
his plan didn't work, did it? So
No.
all of that for nothing.
Pink frilly pants on Horrid Henry.
Pink frilly pants.
For everyone to see in PE.
Yes. Now, what pants would you like, Tim?
Some with sharks on.
Good plan. Good plan. I'll see what I can do.
But not baggy ones.
No, not baggy ones.
Nice fitting ones.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice fitting ones. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, boys and girls. Joseph, I hope you enjoyed that. I know that you listened to the last one once before going to bed. That was so lovely. I'm so pleased. And I hope that you're okay and that everyone else is okay and keeping well and safe. And keep smiling. That's what we should say every time. Keep smiling, as it is Make Me Smile Club. Shouldn't
Yes.
we? You keep smiling, Tim, don't
yes,
you?
I have to.
Tim's always smiling. Anyway, take care, everybody. Really lovely to see you, and we shall see you next time, next week. Lots of love. Bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye, Tim.
Bye. Say bye, Tim.
Bye, Tim.